What up, everybody? This is Big Elbow, like always, chilling with the two muchachitos, Averno, Atlantis, and it's gonna be a long one today. One of those things happened to me that you think you only hear about happening to other people, but it actually happened to me. I was my last video had some comments from another YouTuber named Samuel Trejo, who in my opinion is a shoo-in for Man of the Year in 2021. So anyways, long story short, he told me on the comments that he had some stuff that he wanted to get rid of, and if I wanted to check it out, come through. He lives in not too far from me, about 30-minute drive from where I stay in Tulare, California. So I hit him up. I said, hey, I'm gonna go out there, and I asked him if it was alright if I bring my buddy War.lock. His video, his channel link will be in the description. He showed the stuff that he got. So we went out there. He welcomed us into his home, let us check out the stuff, and I came out with a bunch of shit, man. And so what I was expecting, because from watching Sam's videos, I know he had pretty good taste, and he's definitely a reader. It's kind of a rare breed of collectors, because most people that read are just into read for the reading. They keep their books in, they don't care so much about the condition. But no, man, his books were all super clean, man. They were all new bags and boards, fucking good, just well kept collection, which I wasn't expecting. I was thinking the stuff he wants to get rid of is going to be like reader copies, which I would have been more than happy with, but no, that wasn't the case. Instead, man, it's crazy. So I'm just going to get to it, start showing some stuff. Again, I'll put the link to Samuel Trejo's channel also. Hopefully he can get back on YouTube, make some more videos, because his videos were always good. Mostly a collector of trade paperbacks and graphic novels, but good taste. And let me just say that too, a lot of these books I didn't even know, I had never seen or heard of, but I would have bought if I would have seen them anywhere. But so I'm gonna get into it real quick, starting with I'm gonna show a bunch of all the Dark Horse stuff that I got, which is actually quite a bit. Start with some Grendel Tales. This is not by Matt Wagner. The main story, the backup story, is written and drawn by Matt Wagner, but the main story looks pretty good too. I just gave it a quick browse. And there's number 3. And this is number 4 of 4. Devil's Choices, 1 through 4. This is something I never heard of. Tarzan vs. Predator. In the last few years, I've really come to appreciate Lee Weeks' art. So this is really cool. That's by Lee Weeks and Walter Simonson. That's a pretty badass cover right there. At the Earth's Core. Like I said, I never even knew this was a thing. So that was pretty cool to discover. I think actually Lee Weeks has improved a lot since this. I'm not sure what year this came out. Pretty sure it's 90s. Here's another one that I didn't... Oh, no way, I had seen this before. Grendel versus the Shadow. And this looks like Hunter Rose Grendel, so I'm definitely in. Done by Matt Wagner. So fuck yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with that. I've been getting into the Shadow more recently. I need to read some of these Shadow books that I have, actually. I'm definitely looking forward to this one, though, even if just for the art. But I'm sure Matt Wagner, usually his writing doesn't disappoint me very often. Got another Shadow. Got another Shadow book here. one of two. I didn't see the second part. I see that little logo for the Shadow movie, which I think is pretty underrated. And just another one that I never heard of. Hellboy, The Crooked Man. My dude, Richard Corbin, R.I.P. There's number 1 of 3. And number 3 of 3. I'm really surprised number 2 of 3 wasn't there. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking maybe I might have just missed it, which would, goddamn, do stupid shit sometimes. And I got this number 3 of 3 of a different series that I don't even know about, which might have been a mistake, but it's probably decent. Now I just got to look out for number 2 of The Crooked Man and 1 and 2 of this one, I guess. Might as well. Then I got some the Goon books. Occasion of Revenge, number 1 of 4. I haven't read much Goon. I think it looks cool though. Number 2 of 4. Number 3 of 4. You know, I didn't get on in the beginning, so I kind of never knew where to jump in, and I have a couple books, but I can never get a full set of any one story. Then I got Once Upon a Hard Time, number 1, which I already have, so my man War.lock, I'll probably pass this on to him if he's interested. Number 2, these all have such awesome covers. Number 3 of Once Upon a Hard Time. And number 4 of 4. Got another Dark Horse book that I never heard of called Tommy Gun Wizards. That just looks cool. I thought it was Christian Ward art, which is the main reason I grabbed it. I found out that it's not, so that was a little bit disappointing, but when I did look at the inside, the interior art looks good by this Sammy Kivella, so not so disappointing after all, but I am a big fan of Christian Ward, so I guess I'll find out what his writing is like. I got the Shaolin Cowboy number 1, which funny enough, I just got a copy of this in the mail from the My Comic Shop dollar bins. This one actually has some damage on the bag, but the book is clean underneath. So again, the back did its job, number 1. Number 2, I just recently got turned on to Jeff Dowrell through the Cartoonist Kayfabe. They were showing a book called, I think it's called Hard Boiled. Anyways, just crazy amount of detail in these things. There's number 3. And number 4. I never read any Shaolin Cowboy, so I'm interested to check it out. Here's another one that I had never heard of called Rat God. Again, my dude Richard Corbin, 2012 Eisner Hall of Fame inductee. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5 of 5. So I got that whole set right there. Can't go wrong with Richard Corbin, I say. Alright, so then these are some other these are Vault comics. Reactor number 1, Donny Cates, I'm assuming. I didn't realize that there was 2 number 1s, which was kind of weird because I didn't see he didn't have any doubles in his collection. So how he ended up with 2. I don't know how I ended up with 2 number 1s, but cover looks pretty cool. Number 2. Really don't know what this is about, but I've read what I liked of Donny Cates, which is actually only just Buzzkill and the Paybacks. There's reactor number 3. I got another. I have this already, but this one is way cleaner than mine. My black is kind of fucked up. I got it out of a dollar bin. And then another Black Mask book is a Space Riders number 1, which is pretty fucking cool because I just got a Galaxy of Brutality number 1. I just got Galaxy of Brutality number 2 in the mail through again, my comic shop, through their dollar bin. And I was very close to ordering this and paying full cover price for it, so I really like this Xerit art. So now I just need 3 and 4 of that series. There's a current series that's coming out that I haven't. I pre-ordered like the last couple issues of it. I didn't get on the early ones in time. Here I got Captain Canuck. This is actually what sparked the whole conversation between me and Samuel Trejo in the first place, was Captain Canuck, because I got like an 80s issue of Captain Canuck and he was telling me he had some of these. 1 and 2. This looks pretty cool, man. I mean, it looks totally different than the 80s stuff that I have, but it still looks pretty good. I got this Robocopper from Antarctic Press. I just thought that was cool, like a RoboCop with the fucking monocle. I'm a big fan of RoboCop, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna check that shit out. And then this is also from Antarctic Press. It's called Steam Wars Bounty Hunters. That looks like some steampunk shit also, but this looks like some steampunk, version of Star Wars, which is cool. That guy looks like Boba Fett and whatnot. I thought the cover looked cool. I looked at the browse of the interiors, and the interiors look cool. It seems to be like an anthology type series. Right now I got some Albatross books. Galacticon. I don't know what that's about. It looks cool on the cover. I see Eric Powell's name on there. I see Steve Mannion's name. He draws. Damn it! What's the name of that thing that he draws? Fearless. Is it Fearless Dawn? Or is that the Michael Linsner shit? He draws something that's cool though that I like. My man Rick Mortis would fucking know. I know he follows that artist for sure. Just hit me up in the comments, Rick. So then, more Albatross books. Hillbilly number 1. I didn't jump on that wagon early enough, so I'm real happy I could find these. That's just an awesome cover. Number 2. Number 3. Another awesome cover. I really like that face right there. Number 4. All these covers are pretty sweet. Number 5. Number 6. That meat cleaver fucking battle axe thing is just fucking sweet. Number 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And this one is my favorite of all of the covers, is this one right here. I don't know why. It's simple, but I don't know, it's just something about it that I like that one. That's the one for me. And I believe that's the whole set right there. So that's pretty fucking awesome. Then I got some IDW. I'm not real familiar with this series. But Grant Morrison's a good writer, and I just recently got into Dan Mora doing the Future State Batman Dark Detective. So I said, I might as well just grab it. It says 1 of 6, and then this one says 2 of 6, and this one says 3 of 7. But I'm almost sure this is the same. It's the same series. They had to go to 7. I think they must have realized that the story was too long for 6, so they went to 7. So there's 4, 5, 6. So I'm guessing this is like Santa Claus, right? It has to be. And 7 of 7. And then here's the this is just a one shot, I guess. Claus and the Christmas in Xmasville. Christmasville, I guess. So there's those. Again, I don't really know too much about that, except that I know that Grant Morrison's a good writer, and I like Dan Mora's art on Batman. So this is Hit number 1 of Hit 1957. I read Hit number 1. I guess it's the original series was just called Hit. It's Sweet Vanessa Del Rey art. It was really good. And then I ordered out of the dollar bin from my comic shop Hit 1957 number 2, not realizing that it was a different volume. So now I got 2 of those. And there's number 3. I like these covers too. And again, Vanessa Del Rey has good art. Very interesting style that she has. This is all Boom Studio stuff. I'd never heard of this. Loki, Ragnarok and Roll. This is one of the few books that has kind of the spine or whatever, that like indentation that usually comes from having books stacked up instead of sitting vertically. But I never heard of this series. I'm sure I could just flatten that with something. But I like the art. It reminded me of Space Riders, and then I looked on the inside, and sure enough, it is Zeriot cover art. The interior art looks pretty good too, though. There's number 3 of 4, 4 of 4. That's all the Boom Studio stuff. And then I got some TMNT and Usagi Yojimbo. I have never read much Usagi, so I'm looking forward to reading that. This Winter World I never heard of, but Tommy Lee Edwards art, and it's a number 0, so I figure that's a good place to start. Speaking of some shit I never heard of, Fistful of Blood, Eastman and Bisley. That cover's just crazy. I never heard of that shit, and like I always say, nobody beats the Biz. Look at that dimple right there. Is just everything makes the whole picture. That just that one little dimple. That one doesn't hurt either. There's number 1. Number 2. This cover's not as sweet as the number 1 cover. I don't know why they didn't just let Biz do all the covers. Maybe it's too much work. Number 3. And number 4. Nobody beats the Biz, I'm telling you. And then the last, this is a Dynamite Gwar Orgasmageddon. Why the fuck not, right? I mean, just why the hell not? So that's part 1 of this haul. There's still a whole bunch of shit. You're gonna see in my next one's gonna be all the Image, a bunch of Image and Marvel that I got from him. This was all just the indies and Dark Horse and that stuff. So anyways, again, thank you so much, Samuel Trejo, for inviting us in your home. chatting. We were just chatting it up the whole time we were digging through the boxes, and the guy has good taste in comics. Everything that he had, he read. Like he's not just buying books for the fuck of it, you know. He reads his stuff, which I that's the kind of collector that I am too. I either want to read it or I have read it in my collection. So again, thank you so much for letting us pick up these books. I'm gonna do something for you, man. Trust me, I'm gonna figure something out. But I'm gonna get you something just to show my appreciation for you know, your generosity and your impeccable taste. So yeah, this is part 1. I'll record parts 2 and maybe part 3 in the next coming week or so. If you guys have got any comments or questions, or read any of these books, or want to read any of these books, hit me in the comments. I love the interaction with you guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, share with all your friends. And like I always say, get off the internet, go read some fucking comics.